What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the WaxMode detailing channel. In today's video, I have a 3.5 month durability update for the Hybrid Solution ceramic spray coating and ceramic polish and wax. Now, for those of you who did not see the 1.5 month durability video, I've got 2 coats of the ceramic spray coating applied to the front passenger side door. Then I've got 2 coats of the ceramic polish and wax applied to the rear passenger door there. And then in this video, I'm also going to be covering CarPro CQuartz Lite, which has been applied to the rear quarter panel section here. Just 1 coat applied to the paint. And then on the rear bumper down there, I have the Blackfire Pro Ceramic Coating, which is going on over 1.5 years of durability. The paint is also still dirty. I last washed it a couple of weeks ago. And so in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse the paint down first. Then I'm going to pull out CarPro Reset, wash the paint, and rinse it afterwards. And then, like I did with the Meguiar's Hybrid Ceramic Liquid Wax video, I'm going to pull the microfiber drying towel out. I'm going to dry the paint down, wipe it down. Then I'm going to give it a final rinse after that so that we can see the final water behavior show through of the protectants. No toppers have been applied to the Hybrid Solution ceramic spray coating or the ceramic polish and wax. These are both going through a pure durability test. I want to see if they're capable of performing by themselves and lasting months and months on the paint without being maintained outside of regular washes using CarPro Reset. And I can see right away in this first rinse here, there's definitely evidence of survivability. The water is still sheeting off the paint. It's definitely at a slow level. We have taken a significant hit in hydrophobic performance over these months, but the surface is not completely hydrophilic. We still have some surface tension left behind that's going to be repelling the water off the surface and sheeting it off slowly. And the same thing with the ceramic polish and wax here on this door. And I would say that any protectant that's capable of lasting above 3 months of durability on the paint by itself without being maintained with additional spray toppers, spray detailers, spray waxes, spray sealants, then that's a very capable form of paint protection. And so you can use these as your base layer protectants and then maintain them on a regular basis. Either use the ceramic spray coating on top of the ceramic polish and wax or use ceramic wet wax after your washes as a drying aid to help boost the durability of that system well beyond 3 months. And so as long as you're not expecting the Hybrid Solutions lineup to be these crazy hydrophobic monsters, then I think a lot of you are going to be able to be satisfied by their performance that they're offering. Now, the CarPro CQuartz Lite on the rear quarter panel here is going through the same 3.5 month durability test without any toppers applied to that section. And it's still very nicely hydrophobic. It has taken a bit of a hit in hydrophobic durability at this point. And then the Blackfire Pro Ceramic Coating on the rear bumper here. I recently maintained this with Hybrid Ceramic Detailer from Meguiar's. And then, of course, the windows I've been switching off between Hybrid Ceramic Detailer and Ultimate Quick Wax and Ultimate Quick Detailer on the windows, and they're holding up awesome. Okay, so I've washed the paint using CarPro Reset as my soap, and Reset still has the ability to affect the surface tension that the protectants leave behind on the paint. And even though it's regarded as this bare bones style of soap that's very coating friendly, it still has cleaners, it still has surfactants. And so my theory is this: if you are working on a wax or a sealant that's developed a low surface tension left behind, the water's starting to cling to it, these surfactants and cleaners are going to be more difficult to fully rinse away from the paint on this type of surface. And so that's a little bit of what I'm noticing with the ceramic spray coating section here after washing the paint with Reset. We have lost a little bit of the hydrophobic performance. It is sheeting even slower than it was on the pre-rinse. And so one of the questions here is, are we removing a little bit of that protectant by washing the paint with the soap, or is some of the surfactants in the soap still clinging to the paint that's masking some of the performance? And so that's why after this rinse here, I'm going to pull out the microfiber drying towel. I'm going to dry the paint off. Then I'm going to rinse it again so that we can get a better idea of what's actually being left behind and the actual performance of the protectant at this stage in the durability test. And so soap can be tricky to identify how it's affecting different waxes and sealants. But also, sometimes it doesn't even take soap. Sometimes if I sit there with the water and just dump and flood the paint with water on certain waxes and sealants, especially those that have low surface tensions, sometimes this can have a very negative effect and lower that surface tension the longer that I sit there and flood the paint with water. In fact, those were some of the first tests that I ever put up on this channel here. And so there's so many different variables out there, and trying to determine why your product is or is not performing the way that you think it should be. And CarPro CQuartz Lite over here in the quarter panel, this is holding up, again, very well. I can still see it though. It's just missing out on a lot of additional performance. If I was topping it on a regular basis, you know, with something like hybrid ceramic detailer, I would easily be able to match the Blackfire Pro Ceramic section. And there's still a great difference in performance between these more significant paint coatings and baby coatings like CQuartz Lite and the Blackfire Pro compared to the consumer-based SiO2 infused protectants. You as a detailer, it should be very easy for you to explain the differences in the type of service that you're offering between, you know, durable spray sealants like the ceramic spray coating compared to a baby coating like CQuartz Lite compared to a full-blown coating like Blackfire Pro or CQuartz UK 3.0. And so what I'm doing right here is I've got the drying towel out. I'm going over the entire paint with it. And this is also going to help remove some of the remaining stuff left behind from the wash process. You know, you don't know if it's hard water residue. I don't know if it's surfactants or the cleaners or detergents from the soap that's not rinsed away. This dry, clean microfiber towel is going to help remove some of that. And then when I give it the final rinse, you guys are going to see that revival in the surface tension of the protectants. But if you guys are working with the Hybrid Solutions lineup, let me know how durable they've been for you in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. A lot of guys on the forums, there are a couple number of guys that really enjoy the ceramic spray coating and the ceramic wet wax for regular maintenance. And here's the rinse. Here's after wiping the paint down with the microfiber drying towel. And you guys can see a very nice revival of the water behavior, of the surface tension. The water's now sheeting off the paint at a very decent rate. It's still slow. You know, you're not going to ever get a full revival of, you know, the product's performance as it's degraded on the paint, but this is still very good evidence of its survivability. And you guys can see with the ceramic polish and wax here, this is pretty much right on par with durability with the ceramic spray coating at this point, which is very good for an all-in-one style of protectant. Something that has those abrasives that's going to be able to improve the gloss at a significant level, remove some of that dead paint, while at the same time leaving behind a significant form of protection that's going to last, you know, upwards of 3.5 months. That is great performance. And I've been having a lot of fun working with the ceramic polish and wax in particular, especially in direct sunlight on very hot paint, on black paint. As long as I give it that damp microfiber towel to assist in the wipe off, I'm always going to get a very clean finish left behind on the paint. And the CQuartz Lite section looks great. Blackfire Pro section always looks great. I mean, that's a big part of why Blackfire Pro is holding up so well after 1.5 years on the paint, is because of those regular maintenance toppers. But I'm going to allow this durability test to run its course. I'm not going to top the Hybrid Solutions sections. I'm not going to top up CQuartz Lite. We're going to see how long we can get with them on the paint without any sort of maintenance except for the regular washes with CarPro Reset. But I think what this test highlights to me is that both of these products here are very capable paint protectants by themselves. And as long as you're not expecting crazy hydrophobic performance, then I think a lot of guys are going to enjoy working with this system here. I would use the ceramic polish and wax pretty much once every 6 months. I would use the ceramic spray coating once every 3 months. And then I would, after every single one of my washes, I would be using the ceramic wet wax as a drying aid to help keep up on the gloss, on the slickness, and to maintain some of that hydrophobic performance of the base layer protectants. To me, that would be a very fun system of paint maintenance. But my subscribers, let me know what products you enjoy working with the most. I like getting ideas of what products that I should be thinking about trying out next. And I appreciate your guys' feedback. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys stay safe, and I will see you all in the next video.